Okay, good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, August 20th, 2025. Welcome to the live trading room. Glad you're here. Here are yesterday's trades. Ended up having a pretty terrible morning, but came back in the afternoon and dug myself out of the hole pretty much. Didn't quite get profitable, but had some good trades. Yesterday was all just sell off yesterday. Some minor reversals. We had some reverse or some swing highs in the beginning of the market, which we took several trades on. And then it was just sell off the rest of the day. Really, really went downhill. So Q closed at 639, 639.91. It's currently sitting at 639.07. No gap play as of yet. Let's head over to the option chain. Get rid of something here. There we go. Let's see, we're on the 20th. We've got 735,000 in pre-market volume. That's there. And we'll probably be starting at the 638 or 637 on the call side. These will probably change before we get probably change after we get into the session. And 640 on the put side, but I'm sure these will, like I said, these will change as we get in. Let some folks in. Okay, let's head back. There's Keith's got his mic open. Good morning, Keith.
Morning, Tim. Good morning, everybody. Not a lot of announcements today, but there are a couple of big ones. This morning at 7 o'clock, the mortgage applications were down from last month. We will have one of the Fed members speaking at 11 today. And then the 20-year bond auction at 1 o'clock today. And then the big one, the FOMC minutes from last meeting will be released at 2 o'clock today. Another Fed member speaking at 3 o'clock. And the Jackson Hole symposiums opens at 8 o'clock today. And so there will be various things graphs from that. I think that's what a lot of people have been waiting on for this week. So that's about it from here. I'll be trading still this Friday's expiration on any new trades. And yes, I am still in that call trade.
Okay, Keith, are you on a different microphone this morning?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Give me a second.
Okay,
All right. Is that better?
Is that better?
there it is. There you are.
Sorry, I've been taking my laptop elsewhere and I keep forgetting to plug in my microphone. So
Yeah, no worries. That sounds like you now.
okay.
We didn't know who it was speaking before. Anyway, thank you for the report.
All right.
Coming up on a minute till the session opens. Just a reminder to have your chart set up so there's 20 cents between each of the hash marks as seen here. When I'm talking about that, I'm talking about over on the right side of each of your charts. Want to make sure they are spaced so there's 20 cents between each of the hash marks. And I can see my Heikenasi chart is not, there we go. Whoops, too far. Bring that down and zoom up a little bit. There we go. And of course, we got our QQQ chart that we're keeping a close eye on. And bring all this back. Keith, can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay. For some reason my oh, here we go. There's the bell. Missed the countdown. Some reason all my Zoom controls went away. There they are. Now they're back. Okay, we are in. That was weird. They just disappeared there for a moment. All right, so we got both our MACDs are in the call bias position to start with. Let me get my 100,000 line in view. There it is. All right, price is moving lower, going past VWAP. Over on the option chain, I will be at the 638 on the call side and the 640 on the put side. Price moving down, maybe breaking out here first thing in the morning. So we'll keep an eye on that 640 on the put side, 640 strike put. And it's retracting now a bit. Let me turn on my camera. There we go. All right, looking at that 640 on the put side. It is inching down ever so slightly, and then it retracts. Oh, on the broader markets, the Dow is up by 50, Nas is down by 97, S&P is down by 11.
Trying to get down below yesterday's low.
Okay.
I'm putting a pseudo supply zone at the top of that first candle.
And I will do the same. Price is retracting now. There we go. So price retracted all the way back up to VWAP. Was looking at getting into that put, but having gotten burned on that a couple of times this week, getting into an early trade, decided to wait on that, and I'm glad I did. Comes price coming back up. Dow up by 83, Nas down by 89, S&P is at 8 or -8. We've got 3,376,000 traded on the underlying. Looking for a breakout here sometime.
I gotta step away a second, Tim. I'll be back.
Sure. Price breaking through VWAP. Did have a demand zone building, but we just lost it. Everything above 100,000 a minute.
Boy, I had some long wicks on those last two 1 minute candles.
Yeah,
Upside.
a lot of downward pressure. Just in some consolidation right now. Well, we were till it popped up.
Having a hard time getting above VWAP there.
Yeah, it is.
Not surprising.
Yeah. Comes price coming down again. All right, back to that 640 on the put side. Of course, it's reversing now, so we'll hold off on any put trades. All right, stand by on this 640. Yeah, it's retracting now. Big reversal going on right now. Right all the way up to VWAP. See if it bounces off of VWAP back down. Just can't seem to break through VWAP. Working on a crazy Ivan here. And got a crazy Ivan. All volume is above 100,000 a minute. We've got 6,182,000 already traded. Dow is up 68, Nas down 150, S&P down 16. Like to see some longer red candles here, like that, like that. All right, let's go over that 640, excuse me, 639 on the put side, 639.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to get in on this.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. and pass me by.
Got in at 363.
I didn't get in, but I'll look for another opportunity here. All right, got in that time at 198.
And try to get 10 cents on this.
Yeah. All right. We'll go ahead and take some profit here at 210, 198 to 210.
I got 12 cents on that. 363 to 375.
Got 12 cents as well. Now I can reverse, go up about $10.
Yeah, that would be good.
On the call side, I'll be at the 636 on the call side.
Just has so far have a pseudo supply zone, no demand zone yet.
No,
1 minute MACD is starting to get a bit low and is flattening out.
indeed. I'm gonna head back to the 639 on the put side. 639 strike put.
I'm going to start turning around here.
There's quite a trend down. This is due for a major reversal. But boy, it's just dropping like crazy right now.
So I'll be back in a sec.
Okay. This is due for a nice reversal. We've already gotten one good trade off of this trend. Volume is up to 9,578,000. Good volume. Starting to see some reversal show up here. And still price is declining. Getting pretty low on our MACDs. That's the only thing keeping me out of doing another put trade here is that our MACDs are way low. Wow. Just a massive sell-off we're in the middle of here. All right, there's some reversal showing up finally.
Best I can tell, there was no announcement that came out or anything.
Yeah, I think it's just a fundamental change in the markets. In the last couple of days, have gone to selling off almost. I mean, this is almost getting close to correction mode. Dow, everything is negative now on the broader markets. Dow is down 27, 28. NASDAQ's down 285. S&P's down 38.
1 minute MACD's down to minus 1.3 and a half.
Yeah, way down. See if we're finally reaching a bottom here. We're 2.5 minutes from the pop at the top.
Yeah, no announcements at 10, so I think we've already seen the pop today.
Yeah, no kidding. 30 seconds from the pop. Price in a bit of an extended messy middle.
There's the pop. Definitely some volume coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Market makers are finally saying, we got the warehouses overflowing.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Got almost 15 million traded on the underlying. Dow down 29, NASDAQ down 266, S&P down 37.
I think as soon as you click call, it will come down again.
Yep. And speaking of which, I'm looking at the 635 on the call side. Boy, the last 10 minutes of volume has just been way up there. All right, going over that 635 on the call side. See a little more growth here toward the call side before we get into it. Come on, price grow. Let's move up. Maybe getting a demand zone here in a few seconds. If it holds on, there we go. Finally. Price still dropping. Did get a crossover to the call side on our 1 minute MACD, but it is curled back over and is about to cross back under again. 5 minute MACD was barely phased. All right, I guess head back over to the put side to the 636 strike put. I'm going to enter the 636 again. I did. Filled it 224. Now it's going to reverse.
I got in on that also at 401.
Okay. Wow. Stand by to take some profit here. I'm going to go ahead and take profit out at 242, 224 to 242.
And I just got out for 18 cents.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too, 18 cents.
You got CNBC on, seeing what's happening here?
I've got it on, but I'm not seeing anything.
Their site on my phone really says nothing.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a minute, Tim.
Alrighty. So we've got 19,366,000 traded on the underlying. We're going to easily get to the 20 million before the hour is up. Dow is down by 65, NASDAQ down by 341, S&P down by 51. This is just a massive sell-off this morning across the board.
Yeah.
Price keeps trying to reverse, does not get very far. So much downward pressure on pricing right now. One minute MACD has gone back into the call bias position. And we've got a new demand zone. So I'm going to duplicate this one and bring it down to there. And duplicate the price, bring it down there, and then we'll turn this one gray. Okay. Still above 100,000 in volume the entire time, most of that selling off. So we got two trades plus 30. So I'm going to go back to the 635 on the put side, 635 strike put. At some point, this price is going to turn around.
I wish I knew when.
I know. Well, we'll see it. But if it does turn around, we're going to have to let it go for a while in the call direction before taking a call trade, looking at how much downward pressure there is on the markets right now. Price went all the way back up to the demand zone in a crazy Ivan. Price coming back down again. Price breaking through the demand zone on its way up.
There's something.
See if this is going to be the reversal we've been waiting on. Boy, we've come down $5.50 since the open. Sneaking up on 23 million on the underlying. Dow is down 53, Nas down 320, S&P down 47. Currently, price is climbing. So again, I'm going to head over to the 634 on the call side. Price beginning to roll over again to the put side. It's like we may be going into a little bit of tight knit consolidation here, or price is just breaking low again. Y'all, excuse me for 1 minute. Okay, I'm back and I see prices diving again. Holy smokes. See if we're going to get into some price wave action here.
We're an hour into the market and 2.5 million underlying traded.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's still red. NASDAQ and S&P have really taken it on the chin the last 2 days.
Yes, absolutely. That wasn't me, by the way. Dow down 138, Nas down 354, S&P down 58. I'd say we have a down market today.
Guess we can move that or demand zone down just a little bit more.
Yeah.
Tim, I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay. Turn this old one gray as well. There we go. Price just can't quite get its feet under it for the call direction. Price moving up and through a minor zone. See if it can keep going. Price coming down again through the demand zone. All right, I'm going to head over to the 635 on the put side. Price trying to get lower here. Price go one way or the other. Got our 1 minute MACD is crossing over into the call side, or trying to anyway. 5 minute MACD is finally converging. Wow. Yeah, it's crazy, Ivan. All right, it's coming right back down. Excuse me, just one more minute. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's see, not a lot of change. Price coming down again. Oh, today is Wednesday, so we will have a second session at 3 o'clock this afternoon. We'll trade the last hour of the market this afternoon. We've had a good morning so far, but we will come back again and trade a little more this afternoon. See if we can make it even better. So just log back in at 3 o'clock. Charts will be down, but log back in and I'll let you back in and we'll do the last hour. Price trying to climb out again of this hole. Wow. SPY has lost $6 this morning, or thereabouts. That's quite a sell-off we've had this morning. Still, we're generally declining. Price is still generally declining.
I hadn't noticed.
I'll bet.
I'm probably going to close part of my contracts if it can rebound at all today,
Okay.
just because of time decay.
Yeah. But everything, we've only had 1 minute just a little bit below 100,000 this morning. Everything else has been above. We're already up to 30,652,000 traded on the underlying. Dow's down 126, Nas down 392, S&P down 64. Just can't imagine it's going to stay down here forever. I'm surprised we haven't seen a really major rebound in price, but it's coming.
It may happen at 2 o'clock when when the minutes come out.
That's true. That's true.
Like we're gonna get another demand zone down there.
Yep. Looks like. There
Yeah.
it is. All right, let's go ahead and duplicate that. Bring it down. Price level down. Okay, folks, it is 11 o'clock. We're going to go ahead and wrap up the morning session for now. And again, we'll be back at 3 o'clock, do some trading in the afternoon. So we had a good morning, two trades plus up 30 this morning. So we will keep it. Anyway, thank you for joining this morning. See you this afternoon. Have a good middle of the day.
All right. See you, everybody.